Hi everybody and welcome back to my basement once again. Today we're gonna check out the Pgytech OneGo 2, a fashion-oriented everyday carry camera backpack. And despite being so stylish, they also packed in a ton of cool functions. But first, let's talk about specs. It comes in 3 different colors and 2 size variants. This is the 20 liter, we also have a 25 liter, which is a little bit bigger. But I will say, if you wanna travel with airlines, this is the most probable you're gonna be able to carry as carry-on and fit it under your seat. Be careful because it's bigger than some airlines, some will accept, so you have to check on your own. The build quality of the backpack is incredible, and also it's incredibly strong, so your gear is gonna be perfectly protected even if you have a laptop inside. Like, I cannot compress the backpack from the sides. And it's quite light for this amount of resistance at 1.38 kilos for the 20 liters, 1.55 for the 25. The outside fabric is made of polyester and is waterproof, as well as these super high quality zippers made by YKK, which is a Japanese company. They slide super smoothly despite being waterproof. There is also a lot of attention to detail on this backpack. For example, you have this metallized plaque, a lot of these 4-letter details like the zipper stopper, the zipper itself with a little Pgytech metal logo, and also these lining on the side pocket. You also get another one on the strap. Starting from the back, you have this super cool 3D mesh that's ergonomic and ventilated, so the backpack is super comfortable. I'm gonna test it later, fully loaded. You have a handle on the top, is quite thin but padded, so I don't know if it's gonna hurt after a while, and also one at the side. It's even thinner. This is meant to carry the backpack, but mostly for using it as pass-through for luggage. So when you are in the airport, you can leave your bag on your trolley. The straps are very comfortable. They are wide, padded on the inside. You have a super tidy chest strap that gets out of the way when you're not using it. You pull on this tab and it's ready to slot into the other side of the rail. Very clever mechanism. First time I see something like this. You have 4 hooking points for accessories. The straps are adjustable thanks to this metal buckle, and also you have this plastic ring that keeps the straps very tidy. On the bottom you have 4 hooks. You can put a strap through them and actually carry a tripod, a jacket, or whatever you like. The front of the backpack is super sleek and elegant. It doesn't have pockets, hooks, or anything. I wish they added a couple of unassuming hooks here at the side so we could strap drones on this part, but I understand they wanted to go with a more elegant approach. You do actually have little hooks on the sides, but toward the back. They are meant to be used together with the side pockets. They are for water bottle, tripods, or even gimbals. And inside you'll find the strap so you can actually secure your gear to this hook. And maybe you can carry drones this way. The side pocket on the left side kind of substitutes your front pocket. In fact, here you have space maybe for your wallet, pens, keys, and here is a padded pocket with a zipper to put maybe your memory card. This pocket has a secret feature. In fact, if you look where the label is, you find this little opening. You can slot an AirTag through, so it stays inside the lining of the backpack. It's gonna be hard to remove, but also for the thief it's gonna be hard to remove, so you have more time to track your backpack down. The side pocket on the right gives you access to the internal compartments. You have the dividers, here you have to fix, and probably this is where you're gonna put a camera, so you can quick access it while you are around. And also we have a super interesting detail in this side lip. And these little pockets are specifically made for camera batteries. Here I'm fitting a Sony battery. You have 3 pockets with these buttons, and one is a little bit smaller at the bottom. These buttons, they actually have a super cool feature. They are magnetic and they are made of metal. You can actually rotate them to indicate if your camera battery is charged or not. Super cool and clever. On other backpacks they had a slider, which in my opinion looks worse but performs better, because things that detach you lose much easier, especially if you have other stuff in this pocket, yet they look super cool. If you want to access the top quick access compartment, you just need to push up on this buckle and it opens. The buckle is super cool because it has 2 resting points. You can have it here on the top, so you have a little bit more space for your gear, or you can drag it down, it stays there if you want to compact the backpack a little bit more. Also, it's super cool because it opens quick, but it's magnetic, so every time you close it, it slots in place and doesn't move. And this is how the top compartment looks like from factory. You have a ton of space and 3 main divisions. You can actually change and modify everything thanks to these Velcro dividers. And also all the insides are lined with Velcro. So you have this kind of accessories like this pouch, which is super secure. I'm not gonna remove, but it's a nice little pouch if you wanna put some quick access memory cards or other gear. Finally, let's check out the main divider, which opens from the back 180 degrees. Here you get a lot of space and a lot of dividers. Also, it's quite deep, so you can put stuff vertically, which I like. I'm gonna show you how it fill up in a second. But everything, again, can be changed. You also get the straps for the bottom of the backpack, elastic bands to hold your gear securely. And if you pull down on this lip, it's very secured with Velcro, so really it's better to open the front side. You have access to the top quick access compartment. You can actually remove this side panel, is made of Velcro if you want to access everything from the bottom. I love that they give you all kinds of customization. Attached to your back, you have 2 pockets to carry your laptop, tablet, and documents. They are both magnetized at the top, so your stuff will not slide away. And I love the fact that this is the smallest version of the backpack and it can still fit a MacBook 16-inch. Look at this. It fits in super nice and is also quite protected in there. And boom, I have loaded the backpack to the brim and I want to show you how much stuff I put in there, but it's quite heavy because probably it's 15 kilos, and this is to show you how comfortable it is. It feels a little bit stiff because it's full and I have my laptop on my spine keeping it straight, which is probably a good thing so I don't arch my back. So the straps maybe feel a little bit stiff. If I put the front strap, okay, feels a little bit more comfortable. Usually nobody's gonna carry all of this stuff inside this backpack. And also they really give you a ton of dividers. I had to leave a couple of them on the table. So let's say you are in a run and gun situation, you only have this backpack, how much stuff can you do? First of all, if you wanna fly your Mavic 4 Pro, which is a super big drone, I set it up so I have the radio and the drone with 1 battery ready to go. Just pull out everything and you are ready to fly. Super easy. Put it back, keep walking, keep going. I have a lot of these occasions when I have to really get moving, and this is super nice to be able to open and close. Let's say you have to film somebody, just open it like this and you have access to your camera. Now this is a small camera, but it will fit also your Sony, whatever. And you also have quick access to the extra memory cards and batteries on this compartment. If you need to fly FPV, usually you end up sitting down or at least stopping for a while. So I put the stuff not in the quick access pockets. You have the Avata 2, and if you open this compartment, look how much stuff I fitted inside. First of all, again, I am carrying my laptop on the back. And just look at this compartment. We are carrying the Mavic 4 batteries, Avata 2 batteries, the controller and the goggles for the Avata 2, an extra lens, the camera as before on the quick access, and also a little Osmo pocket. And that's all for today. This backpack, despite being so stylish, I actually love the white color, also offers a ton of functionality and versatility. Me being an FPV pilot, I would have liked a couple of hidden straps if we want to carry more FPV drones, but this suffices. You can put another drone on here, maybe sacrifice not carrying the camera if I am only on a FPV drone trip, and still I'm carrying a Mavic 4 Pro, a lot of gear, so I cannot complain at all. This is a premium bag with a premium price tag, but for sure you can feel the attention to detail in every corner, in every stitching. Is really well made. And as always, remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know what you think about this backpack, and also let me know what kind of small backpack do you use. If you want to buy something, check out the links in the description down below, because not only you help the channel a lot, but also many times you get discounts. Thank you so much, stay safe and happy carrying a lot of gear in a small backpack. Bye!